Talk about what's been going on with you recently. I know you're I know you're interested in coming back.
Yeah, man, to come back. I'm a little chunky right now. That's because I've been loving life. But I'm gonna get myself in good shape and take a chance to becoming the champion for the third time.
Yes, yes, and with the heavyweight division, the state of the division isn't
wide open.
Yeah, it's wide open. And what is your take on the top fighters in the division, like the Klitschkos, and basically there's no one else really in the division?
In all honesty, a lion recognizes a lion.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Klitschkos, my last fight was in Germany in December.
Mm-hmm.
I saw them guys over there, and both guys know that I'm the real lion.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So they even went so far as to say, Riddick Bowe is his grandpa. Well, your grandpa accepted the title, and I'm gonna show you boys how to do that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow.
Grandpa gonna give y'all boys a spanking.
Wow. And I wanted to ask you and talk with you about the process now. Like, how long do you think it'll take for you to get in tip-top shape to get back in the ring?
Well, I truly believe if I were to go with a training camp for 3 months, day in and day out, if I train, it'll probably take about 3 months to be at my best.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow.
But I'm hoping that I can go train and play for maybe 6 weeks, fight, work my way back into being in great shape.
Coming from Brownsville, Brooklyn, and being a New York City fighter, talk about, that neighborhood was definitely rugged, to say the least. Talk about how you discovered boxing and how it saved your life.
Well, how I discovered boxing is funny. Actually, a teacher brought in a tape for the class to do an essay on Ali.
Mm-hmm. On Muhammad Ali?
Wow,
okay.
And I fell in love with the guy. And there was another guy in class. He was a bit of a bully. He said Ali was a faggot and what have you, and that Joe Frazier was, the better fighter. But me being who I was, being outspoken, I said, well, young man, I beg to differ.
How old were you? I
was 12 or 13.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then he went on to say that I was a faggot. Man, you got the game twisted. I really didn't want to fight this guy. He was a little big and he looked a little stronger. But I guess, as they would say in Brownsville, I had to represent.
Yes.
So he and I began fighting. I guess I didn't know much about boxing, but the little bit I picked up from watching Ali, I started using my jab, throwing my right hand, rolling and slipping, and things of that nature. So the teacher, after the little pre-fight took place, she said that she, if I wanted her to, she would call around and see if I can go to certain gyms, and that's what she did. And that's how I started boxing.
Wow, and you trained in Bed-Stuy, right? You started out in Bed-Stuy.
Well, actually, what happened initially, I went to the PL.
Okay.
But they wouldn't let me in there. I went there to begin boxing, but when I got there, old man told me, bro, you can't come in here.
Ugh, why not?
Because he didn't want me in there, I guess. But as luck would have it, so I went around the corner to catch the bus back home. And across she was the gym. So I said, well, let me go across there and see what's up. So I went across there, and I've been boxing ever since.
Wow, well, I bet you that guy regrets that decision, right?
I would say so. See, Ali's the greatest, and I'm the latest. I mean, he let the ladies get away.
Oh, wow. Well, that's for sure. And talk about, like, Larry Holmes was dominating at that time in the early 80s and everything. And were you a fan of his?
I gotta be honest with you. I was mad with Larry Holmes for a long time.
For beating up on Muhammad Ali.
Beat my man. And, but then I guess, as you learn certain things, you let it go and what have you. I realized it wasn't personal. They were taking care of business. They were fighters, so they took care of business. And he got the better of Ali at that particular time.
Yeah, that's right, because Ali was, that was way past his prime.
He's the greatest, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And
I think, really, he pretty much taught Larry Holmes what he knows.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, through the sparring sessions in the 70s, for sure. And Larry Holmes I couldn't believe he said Muhammad Ali was overrated. He said that. I couldn't.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't believe he said that.
That's the first time I'm hearing that.
Yeah, he said that at it was a documentary, Ali Frazier, Thriller in Manila documentary on HBO. He said that literally.
Well, I believe it comes from being a bit jealous, and I guess it's unfortunate for him because he came along at a time when people loved Ali. So I guess he kind of felt like, throughout his career, he took a backseat to Ali.
Yeah.
So I guess that's where the animosity comes from. But Ali is the greatest, man.
That's right.
And I don't mean to take nothing away from Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano, but to me, his style was suitable to beat anyone in his prime.
Mm-hmm. That's for sure.
I think because he was a little bigger than Marciano, he would have beat him because of that.
Oh, yeah.
He had a great jab, but you know what? That's just my opinion.
No, he would have, because the lateral movement, the hand speed,
Right.
that wouldn't have been too much.
I think Marciano was too small to beat Ali.
Right, because Rocky Marciano, all due respect, but he
Right.
beat a lot of blown up light heavyweights like Ezra Charles,
Not only
Jersey
that,
Joe, Archie
To
Moore.
beat Jersey Joe, Walcott, or whoever it may be, Joe Louis, at the tail end of their career.
Yeah.
However, I truly believe that if he'd have fought these gentlemen in their prime, we had a different outcome.
Yeah, that's true.
And when he knocked Jersey Joe out, Jersey Joe was beating him clearly on the scorecard. Jersey Joe wound up with a punch, and people don't talk about this. He got caught in the rope, his chin was exposed, and Marciano clipped him, and he knocked him out.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't for that, Jersey Joe would have been one of the decisions.
That's right. He would have gave Morocco his only loss, probably.
Absolutely. I
Absolutely.
would say so.
Yes.
So he was fortunate he lucked out. But I think in his era, he was a great fighter as well.